Good day, all of my followers, joiners, subscribers, visitors. Thank you for dropping in. Today I'm going to be working on a graphic novel project written by Andrew Stewart, my collaborator. This view is kind of gross, but it's the only way I could fit this nice big long sheet on here. So that'll be something I'm going to have to work on in the future. Try to figure out a way to eliminate this view. Hopefully I'll get a dedicated webcam and that'll fix all the visual issues that I'm having, but we'll see. Anyway, so this project, if you click on the link below, you'll see Andrew Stewart, a collaborator I've worked with on children's books with. We're currently working on this graphic novel, another graphic novel of some characters called the Boners that I created. You may have seen them in one of my previous videos, and we're also working on another children's book in the near future. So, anyway, I'm going to start. If you feel like chatting, throw something out there. And finally, over my sickness, I still have a little bit of stuffiness action going on. In the meantime, if you're not a subscriber, please down here, down there, or on that side, you see my little watermark over there. Click on that to subscribe. Underneath, when you subscribe, you can click on the bell icon for notifications, and then you can be aware of all the times that I come on. I'm going to be making these videos regularly, approximately 2 a week. The interactive live arts will be 4 times every 2 weeks, and then I will be doing art after dark as well as posting on tons of other videos. So the live videos should be about 4 to 8 per month. So hopefully you enjoy them. Again, any opportunity, drop a line and let me know what you like about it, what you don't like, and we'll see how she goes from there. Lots of content on this page, so please check it out. So today I got to work on a nice expansive action piece. This character here, his name is Turbine, and he's going to be destroying a gate, taking down a gate for the characters, a group called the Lost Souls. And he'll be using his powers of airwaves and currents to blow the walls down. Bonjour, my dog. Bonjour, mon chien. Or is it ma chienne? How you doing, buddy? Did your pipes burst or something today? I thought I saw something posted earlier. So I'll work on that hand a little bit more. If you're in here watching, please say hi. Let me know who you are. How's the weather out there, James? James is from Quebec. Well, he's actually... so did you say you're from Boston originally, James? and currently a transplant and living in Quebec. Playing UFC. Is that what are you playing on PlayStation? I think you have a PlayStation, right? I have a PlayStation 4 as well, but my son has it hiding up in his bedroom, so he can play with all his online gaming friends and schoolmates and whatnot. I also have an Xbox, which I'm usually using for Red Dead Redemption, but I haven't actually touched it in a few weeks since I decided to attack this channel. Yeah, that has got to suck. Did anything get damaged? Well, that's good. Well, that's good. Make sure you change those bags out still, because I'd be worried that the water still might get in those bags, especially if they're sitting around. Yes, condensation. Evil condensation, which is the bane of collectors everywhere. Not just comic collectors, but anything. Why is there a bug in here? Bug off, bug. I've got 4 people watching. That's pretty exciting. Thanks for coming out. Feel free to cheer me on, boo me, whatever. All I ask is that you click on that over there, that little watermark all the way over there now, that white space, and subscribe to my channel, please. Please like, comment video on the videos. This is interactive, so if you got anything you want to talk about, let's talk about it. James here. If you can't see, I don't know if you can see in the feed or not, if it plays when you just join later on in the feed, but he had a water pipe burst in his house. He lives in Quebec, and they are extremely cold right now. And the pipe burst in his collectibles room on top of all his comic books. But sounds like everything seems to be relatively safe. When I went to work this morning, my job, I went down to the cafeteria and there was a pipe burst in the cafeteria. Joe Nelson, welcome, Joe. Good to see you, buddy. So after my show ends at 9 o'clock, I'll be throwing you guys over to Derek Clemens and the Pocket Universe, where live auctions will be happening tonight, and I think it's a Batman-centric auction. Later on tonight, probably in about 40 minutes or so, I'm going to be giving you an exclusive preview of the mascot, the brand new mascot, before never seen mascot of the Pocket Universe comics that I designed. It's so exclusive that Derek has just seen it not too long ago. Derek is the owner of Pocket Universe, and he has just seen it for the first time, and he still doesn't even have a full view of what the whole thing is. I have a very loud cat that is looking for food, I think, but yeah. What? It's a black cat, so be careful, people. So please hang in about 40 minutes. You will see an exclusive preview. And I don't know if Derek will be sharing it with you tonight on the feed or not, on his live feed. But I hope everybody will be excited. And even more exciting is that next week, the completed project will be in Derek's hands. I will be there as well at the Pocket Universe. And we will have a reveal and an opportunity to buy the very first comic book cover featuring the new mascot. So I hope everybody will join us, and I hope everybody will be hanging in. Back to my channel for a second. In the coming days, if not weeks, I will be hosting a contest personally here on my channel as well for some free artwork, maybe some free collectibles. I'll make it a big lot. Oops, excuse me. Throwing in a big lot of collectibles, comic books, whatever, trying to entice subscribers so that I can break the 100 subscriber mark. I'm 51 right now. If I can break 100, I will have a giveaway, and then I will be able to change the URL on my channel, I believe. So once you get 100 subscribers, then you can change your URL and make it a little easier instead of all the big blurby numbers and letters that they have generally for these. So please, if you have friends who you think might enjoy this channel, take a look around. It's not just all about artwork, although that will be most of the focus. There'll be lots of fun stuff going on this channel, including giveaways and comic books and other things too. Thanks, Joe. I hope it's cool. I hope it's fun. The whole point of it is to have fun. The point of it is to join me on my adventure exploring art, exploring different mediums. So for those of you who are joining late, I'm up to 5 viewers now. I'm pretty excited about that. Those of you joining late, this is a original piece that is being worked on for a graphic novel that I'm working on with my collaborator Andrew Stewart, who is an author. He's written a number of children's books that I've illustrated. We're currently working on 2 graphic novels and then another children's book, and you can check out his link below, right above the Pocket Universe link. and see he reads a couple of children's books for fun on his channel. Or go to andrewstewartcreative.com after tonight, and check out and you can purchase some of our children's books. This here is definitely not a children's graphic novel, so this will be a little more for the adults. It's going to be violent, it's going to be sexy, it's going to be fun. And then after this graphic novel is done, we've been working on this one for a very long time. Yeah, working on this for a very long time. But after this graphic novel is done, we'll be working on the boners, and then we'll be working on another children's book. And hopefully you guys will see it in publication. We'll be publishing it. We might do a Kickstarter. We might just self-publish anyway. And it's definitely going to be online. I've already got the websites are already set up. I haven't done much visually with the websites, so don't go to them. Not that you know where they are at the moment, but however, you can go to bonerscomics.com and check out the boners. They're lots of fun, and they're definitely not for the weak of heart. I'm also looking for input, guys, folks, anybody who's watching. Anything that you want to see on this channel, any characters that you want to see, anything that you'd like, anything that would interest you, that will keep you coming back for more, let me know. I'd love to have people stick around and check stuff out. There's going to be content coming up in the next little bit. Also, please like this. That really make me super happy. Any Star Wars fans here? How about Punisher fans? Nice. Well, I watched Han Solo's movie last night. Have you seen that movie yet, Derek? Yes, I thought it was actually not too shabby. I was a little worried. I heard some less than stellar reviews about it. But, I don't know. I think people get a little too defensive about Star Wars stuff. People get a little too defensive about comic books, comic book movies, comic book stuff as well. So, alright, I won't spoil it for you, Joe, but, yeah, it wasn't too shabby. It was actually kind of fun. It was a fun take. There were some things about it I didn't like, but for the most part, I thought it was pretty stellar. I wasn't a big fan of the Lando Calrissian character. I thought he was kind of disappointing and anticlimactic. Anybody watched the Punisher season 2 of the Punisher yet on Netflix? I'm a bad Punisher fan. I've only watched the first couple of episodes of it. And it's pretty violent already. Not quite as high paced as I was hoping it would be, but it's a Punisher, so I don't give a crap. It could be garbage for all I care. I am the original Punisher fan. I've been on the Punisher bandwagon since the 80s, 1987 or so. So, yeah. I haven't watched the third season of Daredevil yet. I don't find I have a lot of time lately. Obviously, working on this stuff, but I just haven't been able to wrap my brain around television shows or anything like that lately, so I'm way behind. I've only got 2 episodes into The Defenders. Haven't watched the the third season of Daredevil yet. Uh, Iron Fist, I haven't even gone near the second season yet. I'm kind of let down by the third one. Time is a human construct that I have no bearing over, Derek. Clearly not, because I've been working on this particular graphic novel for at least a couple years now. Andrew will tell you, if you ever talk to him, about how long I've been working on this graphic novel. His part has been done for a long time, and my part, that's not doing too well. And yes, Joe, I also kind of found the Defenders to be a little slow. I only got a couple, like I said, an episode and a half or 2 episodes in, and just wasn't really digging it. And I love all the characters. I'm a huge fan. I grew up reading Iron Man and Power Man and Iron Fist. I love the original Jessica Jones series. I'm kind of like a loose fan of Daredevil. I like Daredevil, but I'm not like a huge fan. But I like some of his characters, and I love the 2 seasons, the first 2 seasons. So yeah, I don't know. I've just struggled to get into Defenders. There's 6 watchers now. Thanks for everybody for joining me. Start conversations up, people. Anything you want to ask, anything you want to talk about, let's talk. That's what this is here for. Doesn't have to be art related, doesn't have to be comic book related. Deadly Class. What's Deadly Class? Iron Man paraphrase, yeah. Sometimes I'm not the most eloquent in my delivery there, Malcolm. I'm working on it. I feel like I should know what Deadly Class is based on Image Comic. Is it like pretty deadly, or is it? Yeah, we all do it sometimes. I do it more often than not, I think. I have a tendency to forget words. And especially on a live broadcast like this or something, well, here I am doing it right now. Sometimes I'm at a loss for words or the exact word, and I know that I have the word. I know the word. It's just sometimes it slips off the end of my tongue, and I struggle to find it. Procrastinate. That's a word that I always forget, and it's one of the most descriptive words of me. Procrastination. Tongue-tied. Yes, tongue-tied. And there's no reason for me to be tongue-tied. I mean, if you know me in real life, I have a big mouth. And I talk, and I love to talk, and I love to perform, so I just don't understand it sometimes. Rick Remender. What else has Rick Remender done? I know that name is super familiar. And I know that he's done a lot in the industry. School of Assassins. Well, that would make sense why it's called Deadly Class. That's a kind of a neat concept. Is it Netflix or is it like on television? Like, is it on cable? What? Where do you watch that show? On Space, eh? Yeah. Sadly, or not sadly, depending on how you look at it, I don't. Blockbuster. Yeah. I think Derek's gonna be pretty excited for the Captain Marvel movie with the blockbuster visuals in it. But oh, he did the Punisher. See, I remember, I was thinking that he did the Punisher somewhere. I've probably seen his name on the cover of a couple of my issues. Venom. He did recent Venom too, didn't he? Like a recent Venom run. So, for the record, everybody, see these feet right here? I'm already ahead of Rob Liefeld. Right there, just because I put feet on my characters. That's a joke. I actually really like Rob Liefeld. So, I know a lot of people don't seem to like him for some reason. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of his artwork, but I was around when Liefeld. Was. Yeah. I appreciate that, Derek. Obviously, I think most of the people in this room were around when Liefeld first jumped on the scene back in the Image days and the early Marvel days and whatever brand that he was under at the time. What was his? Was it Malibu? Was that his company back in the day? The new X character. Well, that's the Judge Dredd guy. Extreme Studios, right? But that turned into something too, right? He went from Extreme to something else. Yeah. So the new X character. So it looks standard Liefeld. Not gonna lie. Maximum Press. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, because that was one there. He had all those female characters that had the really weird back poses and stuff like that, and like these tiny little waists and extra long legs, kind of like the whole J. Scott Campbell thing. And I guess back from the 90s, artwork, I guess. It wasn't just him. Evangeline, yep. Anyway, yeah, so this new X character, I don't know. Like, I've seen it. It looks kind of neat. Another mutant. Do we really need another mutant? I don't know. Maybe they're trying to hope for, Marvel's desperate right now these days. Maybe they're hoping for another breakthrough Deadpool type character, Spider-Gwen, something like that. But I don't know. I mean, people are blasting it pretty hard online. There's so obviously he looks like the Cyclops from the Death of X. If you follow comics, he looks the new character that Rob Liefeld has created looks like Cyclops from the previous Death of X storyline with the weird kind of Daredevil-ish kind of mask going on, and then. But there was somebody back in '92 who designed the exact same character, and it looked like Marvel ripped that character back in whenever the Death of X Cyclops clone came out. Yeah. So now there's like 3 to 4 of these very Judge Dreddish looking characters floating around the Marvel universe and outside of the Marvel universe. So I don't know. Did Liefeld rip it? Who knows? I mean, he looks pretty standard for a Liefeld character. Did Marvel rip it? Even further back, right? Whoever created the Cyclops, Scarlet X or whatever you want to call them, different characters. So who knows? I mean, nowadays it's kind of embarrassing to see so many rips and stuff like that. So I don't know where the imagination has gone. And after the whole Matina thing, it's, I don't know, bated breath, I guess. Bated breath is how I'm holding it. And until I see Magic in the X comics, I'm probably not going to buy it anyway. So I don't know where she is, what happened to her. I haven't been keeping up on my reading. I'm way behind, like 3,000 books behind on my reading. So for all I know, she could be dead. The Punisher could be dead. Whatever. I'll catch up eventually. Figure out what's going on. But if anybody sees Magic, let me know. Tell me. I need to know what issue she's in. I hear she might be in one of the new X-Men spin-offs or whatever. So we'll see. Kill off Wolverine again? Or is this a sarcasm for the millionth time that he's been killed off? I heard they killed off Old Man Logan. Extreme sarcasm. Oh, that's Rob Liefeld's next character. Extreme sarcasm. Liefeld, if you ever watch his videos, which I doubt you ever will, but, you know, I do appreciate you. He's also a guy that can have fun at his own expense, too, with the pouch. So for those of you who are jumping in and out, joining and all that stuff, just be aware that in about 15 minutes, I'm going to be revealing a first look at the new mascot for Pocket Universe Comics, which next week on Sunday, the Sunday live show, on the Sunday show, we will be doing a major reveal for the character. So you will see the character in her completion on Sunday, and you will be able to purchase the first sketch cover ever that she will be on. So you will actually see a tiny piece of the sketch cover today. And I think you will all be happy. And I think some people may be embarrassed. But let's just say it's going to be exciting. So stick around for at least 15 more minutes. And afterwards, hang around for the Pocket Universe live auction tonight, which I hear is going to feature some Batman. Is it all Batman tonight, Derek? All Batman, all detective, or Batman characters? Very Batman-centric. I'll have to get my list out and make sure, see if any of the Batmans that I need for my collection are going to show up. On Wednesday, I'm going to be doing another live prior to the Pocket Universe comic show as well. So, same bat time, same bat channel. See what I did there? At 8 o'clock, I'll be starting, and I'll be working on some fundamentals. So basically what I will be doing is I'm just going to be going back to the fundamentals. I'm going to pull up a tutorial, or I'll pull up a book, and I'm going to try to work on improving my artwork. So I'm going to go back to some of the basics. Something that I've never really done before because I'm very unorthodox, but I'm trying to get back to the basics, trying to improve my skills. And I hope you can join me for that. It'll be lots of fun. I'll see if I can make some interesting character or some interesting artwork for you to take a look at. And then beginning next week, I'll probably be in for I'll be at the Sunday show on Pocket Universe Sunday show. But beginning next week, I'll be on a different shift at my real job, and then I will be doing art after dark, so which I'm going to start focusing on more less kid-friendly type artwork and such, and I'll be maybe drawing some girls and violence and whatever, and it'll be alcohol-induced artwork as well, so kind of like a drink and draw, but by myself and whoever decides to join me. So you can come and visit me or watch it afterwards in the morning when you wake up and watch me blather on with some scotch and some pencils. And I'll be doing that twice, 2 to 3 times a week, as well as keep watching for uploaded videos. I've got a bunch of reveal videos. I've got a bunch of unboxings. I got a ton of comic books coming in from Derek. I've already got some comic books in from Derek. I just have to edit some videos and get my butt in gear and get those videos edited. Hopefully next week, in the next week or so, I'm going to take everybody on a tour of my studio if I get my butt in gear and get it cleaned up and organized. So you can take a look at all my collectibles and some of my projects that I've got going on, as well as just kind of check out what my setup is. Now, my setup is formerly professional. Now I'm kind of a semi-pro, and I'm trying to get back to the pro stage, but it costs lots of money. Did I lose my feed? Oh, we're good. Okay. All right, my hands are still there. Okay. You heard they were killing STO. Who's STO? Is that like Storm? Are they killing Storm? Is that what that is? Sorry, Joe, I kind of like missed your comment. So why would they kill Storm? Like, I thought that Marvel was trying to do this whole diversity thing and kill off one of your central black characters. I just don't understand. And especially a character like Storm. I mean, I don't know, maybe she's lost a bit of her luster or something. I don't know. I haven't really read much of the X-Men. I liked her in Extraordinary X-Men. Maybe Jean Grey. Oh, they're going to kill Jean Grey again? How many more times should we kill Jean Grey? 8 people watching. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please, down there, way over there, you see my little watermark in the corner. Click on that to subscribe. Please like these videos. Please comment. Please interact. That's what this is all about. Having fun, talking while I draw. And you can make fun of my artwork, or you can appreciate my artwork, or tell me what to do. The new ongoing story is, let's see how many times we can kill characters and bring characters back to life. And that's pretty much what I get from the X characters. Let's do a fun game. How many times have the main X-Men characters been killed? So let's think of like the main X-Men characters as like Storm, Wolverine, Colossus, Cyclops, Beast, any of those. So how many times has Wolverine been killed, whether it's Wolverine or Old Man Logan? Looking at what, 2 times that I can think of? I mean, I'm not as in depth in the X characters, so I'm not 100% positive. Colossus, I believe, has been killed once, right? How many times has Cyclops been killed? Jean Grey. How many times has Jean Grey been killed? Jean Grey. Jean Grey. Yeah, too many times to count, no doubt. So, anybody actually excited for the new X-Men movie? What is it? I don't even know what is it called? The Dark Phoenix or Dark Phoenix Rising? No. You know what movie I'm excited for? New Mutants. Give me that goddamn movie. Yeah, I kind of agree in a way, James. Like, I love that characters are getting representation. I just wish they'd do it right. I mean, enough with the Hollywood crap. I mean, Hollywood has ruined these characters how many times now? Like, for instance, let's take a look at The Punisher. As a Punisher fan and Punisher Mark, how many times has The Punisher been rebooted, redone, whatever? Same as Spider-Man. Andrew, there's Andrew. Andrew, the author of this very graphic novel that I'm actually working on right now. So this scene here, Andrew, is a scene where Turbine is blowing up the fence to get into the compound. If you can remember, it's been a long time since we've worked on this. Back to my point, as a fan of the Punisher, how many times has he been rebooted, and why don't they just leave his story the way it was originally written? Same with Spider-Man, same with Fantastic Four, same with the X-Men. X-Men was so disappointing. I mean, other than the casting of Wolverine, which by far, Wolverine and Professor X in both cases, absolutely phenomenal. And but I mean, they destroyed the character Rogue. They destroyed Storm. Like, these are like massive major characters, and they ruin them in the movies, being all Hollywood, thinking, oh well, we don't want to give the fans what they want. We want to give it the formulaic Hollywood response. So, with all the source material from comic books, for instance, with Spider-Man, with all the different characters, Batman, Superman, whatever character it is, just use the source material. The source material is phenomenal. People want to see that on the screen. They want to see stuff like, the Killing Joke, or, I don't know, just, Follow the Mutants, even. Stuff like that. Death of X. I mean, I'm sure Death of X would probably be more interesting than the friggin' X movies that they've been pumping out. So in about 10 minutes, I'm going to make the big reveal. I'm just going to kind of tilt this a bit because I know that this is kind of a wonky view. You guys see that? That hair looks a little too helmet-ish, but it's kind of fun. So let me know what you think. Let's see. Well, sure. I am Media CO. Welcome to my channel. I am Media CO. Yeah, definitely. I love the Killing Joke. As a Batman fan back in the day, I love the Killing Joke. But see, that's where Hollywood. Thanks, I appreciate that, bud. That's where Hollywood could take their license. So they could take the original story, and then they could work into, if they have better ideas to make, a storyline better, then sure. But why change the characters? Why change everything up when it doesn't really need to be changed? You have a premise for a storyline, adapt the storyline. Just don't blow the whole thing apart. Again, Rogue. Come on. Rogue was like sultry. Well, okay, so let's start with the original Rogue character, the way she was originally written. She was a badass, almost destroyed the X-Men, and she almost destroyed the Avengers. So why is she this meek poor little, oh woe is me teenage girl when she was never that in the comic books? Yes, her character became woe is me because of her abilities, which prevented her from having emotional attachment or relationships, physical relationships with people. Okay, I get that, but why change a character so much? So anyway, rant done. Okay, I have one more. Too much money at stake. Yeah, I get it, but I mean, Hollywood. Yeah, well, I guess if they've involved it, right? They want to make sure that they've got their greasy little fingers and everything to make sure that nothing fails. But ultimately, when it failed, maybe it's time again to back off. And I guess I kind of did that when they brought out the new round of X-Men movies, right? The more modern characters with the more modern take with the modern actors and stuff like that. But still, they failed the characters. They didn't really give the characters their chances. And same thing with the bad guys. The bad guys in all in every single movie other than Thanos in the Avengers movie have been garbage bad guys. Like Ultron. Ultron was garbage. What a garbage character that was in the movies. Like, I mean, he was a joke. He was literally a joke. Okay, well, I've got 8 people watching. Appreciate everybody for coming in. So I'm going to do my little reveal here. All right, let's see how this looks on here. So for those of you who are paying attention and keeping score, I've designed a character and I'm creating the mascot for Pocket Universe Comics. PocketUniverseComics.com, or find them on Facebook, Pocket Universe Comics. Find them live, and you look down below on one of the links. Down below I have a Pocket Universe channel, and take a look. Come buy some comic books from them. I've designed a mascot, and we will be revealing the mascot next week on Sunday, on the new Sunday show. But I'm going to be giving you guys a sneak peek here and now to this character. So have a look. I think you guys will appreciate this shot. This is actually a piece of the sketch cover that I am working on that will be auctioned off on the Sunday live show. Hopefully it looks a lot clearer on yours. You can see the name that's on there. That is the name of the new mascot. And you have seen just as much as Derek, the owner of Pocket Universe Comics, has seen himself. He knows nothing other than the name and what you see right here of the new mascot. So I hope you all enjoy this little preview. It's going to be sexy. And, ooh, what's that? So this is actually cover that will be up for auction. It will be brown bag cover, it will be blind cover. Up for auction. You guys will get a nice, actually says Jenny, Jenny. I think Derek might have a better clip for you guys later on, or I will post it as well on the Facebook groups. And even more exciting is that Jenny, the real Jenny, doesn't even know. I don't know if she's seen the artwork yet that I shared with Derek earlier, but she doesn't even know that she is the new mascot. So I hope you guys are excited for it. I'm excited, and I'm going to be so on next Sunday. She does not know. She doesn't know anything. Will she be on tonight, Derek, for the new show, or for the Monday night show? Haha. So hopefully she gets to see a bit of the tease, and I hope she's thoroughly embarrassed. Anyway, so yeah, so on Sunday's show, I will be there at the Sunday show with the Pocket Universe, and we will be brown bagging the cover of the comic, and I will have a reveal of a piece of artwork that I have created personally for Derek and the Pocket Universe to enjoy, and it will be kind of a preview of the cover that you just had a preview of. So you will actually see the full character on Sunday, the full reveal on the Sunday night show at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then you will have the opportunity to bid on Jenny, the mascot's very first appearance on the cover of a comic book, sketch cover anyway. Hopefully she'll be on the cover of an actual printed book. So I hope all of you enjoyed that little preview. In about 15 minutes, I'm going to be signing out and throwing you guys to the Pocket Universe Monday night live auction. hope you guys are liking this artwork so far. I know this angle kind of sucks, and I know I never ever want to do this angle again, so I apologize for this. I will figure out a way to make it look better for my next show, for my next graphic novel project. I'm currently using, as you can see, the comic art boards. These ones are the Canson comic art boards, if anybody's actually interested or cares about it. This is the stuff that professional artists use in traditional art. I'm not sure that many use traditional art methods anymore. Obviously, if you go to comic shows and expos and whatnot, you'll see them using this paper or this style of paper. If you're enjoying yourself tonight, you're having a good time hanging out, or you just want to help me out, please press the like button below if you can, if you're watching this on an accessible device. And again, please comment, please tell me what you want me to do, what you want to see me draw, illustrate, paint, pursue, or even stupid stunts that you want me to do. I'll be doing stunts at some point if I get enough viewers to make it worthwhile. Stunts as in eating extremely hot food, dancing to K-pop in public, whatever is going to make people watch and be entertained. And I will always be doing art as well. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a never before seen preview of some of the other pages that we've been working on for this particular book. Keep in mind that these are works in progress. Thank you for the like, whoever liked it. So here is a page from the book. All of these will be color and full color eventually at some point. So featuring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different murders. So it's nice and wholesome. Get that out of the light. That's one of the opening scenes. So you can see a guard or a prison guard. Oh, I better cover that up. Sneaks into a cell, decides he's going to unzip his pants and maybe get a little frisky here. Well, boy, that was a bad mistake. He didn't realize that he woke her up and she just crushed his nuts, sending the keys flying, and she has a solid wallop to the face. So I'm going to put this stuff away for a second. We'll do a quick little segue. Excuse my movements around here. I wonder if I can kind of rotate this and see what happens. Bear with me here. I'm trying to have fun. Does that work? No, it doesn't work. Okay. Alright. So we're stuck on this portrait mode for a minute. I apologize. So leading into, in the next 10 minutes, we're going to be leading into the Pocket Universe auction, Monday Night Live auction, featuring, this is going to be a Batman-centric auction tonight. So let's do something Batman-centric here. who is a fan of Batman. I'll be starting roughly 9:15. Okay, sounds cool. I will be off at 9 o'clock though, so please stick around, hang around, and tune in to the broadcast. I will share the link as we go out, or you can click on the link below. Any video game players hanging out tonight? Other than obviously James and UFC, playing UFC. If you're still hanging in there, James, how is UFC anyway? Is it which version is it? Is it brand new? Is it an older one? I've never played any of the UFC games. I mean, not since way back in the day when they were absolutely horrid. It wasn't the original, like, UFC many years ago. Controls were just brutal. Then again, I was never really good at fighting games other than the wrestling fighting games. Yeah, my son doesn't let me near. That's why I have two different systems in there and two different gaming areas. Again, I guess it is a bad thing too. I mean, like I said earlier, I'm a procrastinator, and video games are the ultimate procrastination. Although nowadays you can make a lot of money streaming on Twitch or even YouTube. Your video game playing. Maybe I should do that. Maybe that'd be one of the other things that I could do to try to stir up some monetization somewhere. I love going into Grand Theft Auto Online. I haven't played in a long time, but playing Grand Theft Auto Online and going in there and just being a dirtbag and just sitting on top of, I'll go get a sniper rifle, I'll go grab a helicopter, I'll go drop myself up on top of a building, and I will just pick people off as they go flying by. What do they call that? What's the term in video games other than a troll? What is it? camper. I'm a camper. I know people hate campers, but that encourages me to do it even more. I love the hate. This is kind of a little Batman doodle I'm just doing as a precursor to the Pocket Universe show tonight. Just a quick little doodle, nothing special. Back to the video games, I normally play Red Dead Redemption in the last little while when it came out. I haven't played it probably in about a month now. I finished the game, completed it. Haven't 100%ed it. I was trying to do it for a little bit, and I decided I needed to be productive again and get some stuff done. If anybody is a hockey card collector, please check out my eBay channel. I will actually, let me just grab a link for you here. I have an eBay store I just opened up. I don't even know how to find the link to the store. But I'll just click on my link and I'll send you the link to my user. Oh, there's the store right there. So if you're into collectibles, sports cards, or whatnot, go check it out. Buy some of my stuff. Got some pretty good sales on right now on some seriously good recent hockey cards. And I'll be posting a lot more stuff. The sales seem to be doing really good right now. And in about 3 minutes, I will share the link to the Pocket Universe feed. Pocket Universe feed for their Monday night show, which, as I've alluded to, is the Batman centric sale, which is why I'm doing this little Batman piece. Very sickly, old looking Batman. Batman should be sickly and old. Batman is how old now? 1939-ish. That one came out 36, 39. Correct me if I'm wrong. So if you have a chance, well, you have about 15 minutes before the show starts, the Derek show starts. Please like, subscribe, and follow my notifications by clicking the bell icon underneath or beside the subscribe button after you click on subscribe. As well, please check out my links and check out Andrew Stewart's online YouTube account, as well as follow, like, subscribe his channel, as well as follow, like, subscribe Pocket Universe, so that you don't ever miss out on any awesome comic book sales or any of Andrew's cool and unique book readings. As well as you can see when Andrew and I release books, we'll be sure to have lots of videos posted. Alright, so I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to share the link to Derek's feed, the Pocket Universe feed. Please join there if you're interested in collecting comic books. Otherwise, thanks for showing up. A great night tonight. Had a lot of viewers, or a few more viewers than I expected. And thanks for coming out, and please support. Please like, subscribe, and check out all my other stuff. Lots of fun stuff on my channel. So cool. Thanks, Derek. See you shortly, bud.